following on from yesterday where I cut my knitting in half, so this is my mug square, which I'm going to be using as a bandana, and potentially in future I'm going to put a lot of different squares together and make a bedspread. But it was knitted in the round like this, like a tube, and then I cut up there yesterday, so go and watch that video on Mrs. Smith's TikTok. But people wanted to see how I do the back. Well, what you do is, I haven't touched it since yesterday. All I've done is just tied this piece of yarn on. So you get all your ends. So
you're sewing it up.
I'm sewing it up and doing the hem. So all I do is I just tuck all the hems in there, all the ends in there, and then I'm just going to sew it. Now I'll just show you a couple of stitches, because you can see that I'm not, you know, again, it's so easy, anyone can do it. It's really, really easy. So I'm just catching a bit of the material from the back there, and in actual fact I need to get lower down, and then I just come through there, and that's it. And then I'm just catching a bit of material. You can check, you can look through there and check you're not coming through on that side, and then as long as you're grabbing something, and then all I'm going to do, I'm just going to keep doing this, tuck the ends in as you go, because this is the point at which you can tuck all your ends in that you've left where you've changed colour. And then I'm just going to tuck all the way along there like that. And you might say, well, that's not getting everything. Well, it kind of doesn't need to, because knitting, when it wants to run and fray, it doesn't want to fray in that direction. It wants to fray in that direction, which, you know, it can't go anywhere. So it's really easy. It's not scary at all, this steeking. So I'm just showing you. I mean, I'd be halfway along the row. I'm just sort of taking a bit more time, but I don't really take much care with it, because it's so much easier than people think it is. Okay, so when I get to the end of here, Joe, when I get to this end, what I'll do is I'll come back this way and I'll finish where I started. So the hemming gets done twice. Now, if you want to see a longer version of that, this is my Death's Head Moths blanket. And last year I did a video where I cut the steek, and it's called, what's it called, Joe? Fearless Steeking.
It's on YouTube.
On YouTube. And you can see that's what I've done, is I've done it in a contrasting yarn. So I did the crocheted edge in a contrasting yarn, and I did the sewing in a contrasting yarn. So you can see what it looks like. But this is a year old. The kids have been using it. It's not frayed. It's not, you know, it's not going anywhere. And it, you know, literally, it probably took me half an hour to cut it and tack it back. But that video's on YouTube, and if you want to buy the chart for Death's Head Moths, that chart's on our Etsy, and I think it's on our Ravelry as well, so you can do digital downloads. Thanks, Joe.